There's a lot of talk in the States, right? The celebrities, they want to move and leave the United States if Trump gets elected. We've got Canadian companies targeting Americans, specifically developers at startups, to come on across the border and work for Canadian startups. We've got a website called the Trump Clause that has legal clauses you can insert in contracts in the event of a Trump presidency. And of course, we've got even Spotify playlists for Americans who want to leave. But there are people that are really serious about this, and they want to move from the States to Canada. And one of those options to get here is to find love, get married, and move that way. And that brings in CanadianGirlfriend.ca, just launched. And let's go to Toronto now. The founder of CanadianGirlfriend.ca, Sophie Papamarco, joins me on the line. Sophie, very funny name here, CanadianGirlfriend.ca, but obviously something brought this about. Why did you come up with this website?
So I've been a matchmaker in Toronto for 3 years, and I've had a lot more single women signing up than single men, and it's been sort of an ongoing issue. So when the Trump ascendancy started, I started thinking, you know, if all of these people want to move to Canada, maybe I could import some single men from the States to match up with all of my single Canadian ladies. And we could, you know, solve two people's problems in one go.
I've got your site up here, the Friend of the Friend Matchmaking, the site based in Toronto. Of course, you lived here in Montreal, in fact. Always seems creative people eventually lived in Montreal at one point in their life. So what is the response you are seeing right now? Because, of course, your site, it's up and running as we speak. What's some of the response you're seeing from Americans, Canadians?
I'm seeing a lot more, obviously, Canadian women, because that's where my networks are signing up, but I also have a lot of people, women from the States, asking me, where's Canadian boyfriend? I want to find a man in Canada. But I just let them know that, yeah, there's not really enough Canadian men to go around for Canadian women right now.
Oh, so are you trying to protect the Canadian women? Is this what's going on right now? Because obviously a lot of people are thinking that it's more women that want to leave the States in a Trump presidency than American men.
Oh, I don't know if that's true or not, but I'm sure that there are millions of people who are more left-leaning than not who would do really well in Canada. And right now, I'm trying to sell the product I have, which is scabs of Canadian women who are like, where's my boyfriend?
Okay, so I'm sure a lot of people are getting up watching this online. How does it work? What's the cost involved for someone? If someone who's watching us right now, maybe an expat or something, what's the cost involved if they want to sign up at Canadian Girlfriend?
Sure, it's 50 Canadian dollars, which is a mere $38 or $39 American. So, hey, deal, guys. And essentially, you get connected with at least one email from somebody who is professionally match-made for you. So when you register, I ask a lot about your interests, and obviously you already have aligning values if you're going to be voting Democratic, right? So.
Sophie, listen, there's a website that came up, cropped up this week. You've mentioned it on your Twitter feed as well. It's called Maple Match, but they're not accepting clients, right? Like, do you even know if they're a real site? Because they're sort of saying the same kind of deal here.
Yeah, so Maple Match launched 48 hours before Canadian Girlfriend, and it was kind of a bummer for me. But they're just a placeholder site, so they've got a wait list going on, whereas Canadian Girlfriend is a functioning matchmaking site accepting clients. Oh. But unfortunately, they got picked up by international media.
Okay, Sophie, listen, I've been doing some research about cultural differences in Canada and the U.S., went to Quora, and the top listed thing on Quora for cultural differences, you may want to tell your clients, is milk in bags, according to Quora. So let the people know who are trying to find love that they're going to have to drink milk in bags if they move to Canada.
When was the last time you drank milk out of a bag?
Maybe a couple of weeks ago, in fact.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah, I buy the 4-liter bags. Yeah, it's great.
Oh, okay.
All right, Sophie.
I've had it since childhood. Okay,
thanks so much. Thanks for joining us. That's Sophie Papamarco from CanadianGirlfriend.ca.
I buy the bags as well.
Yeah, of course.